Radiohead on 92.3 WTTS. Happy Friday, Matt Pelser. Boy, am I glad you're here right now. I think you will be too. This is so cool. I'm joined by Steve Hackman, creative director with the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra, who is putting on a very unique performance next Wednesday at the Hilbert Circle Theater. Very exciting. Good morning, Steve Hackman.
Good morning, Matt. Nice to be with you.
So, some of us have been talking about this here on 92.3 WTTS, but I'm glad you're here to explain it a little more. From Beethoven to Beyoncé, June 5th with the ISO. Was this your idea?
This was my idea, yeah. But I will say all this fusion work that I do, which includes, by the way, Radiohead. So it threw me when you said Radiohead. I was thinking to myself, wait a second, are we talking about Radiohead or Beyonce today? Because yeah, this fusion work all started with the Indianapolis Symphony, which is amazing. So, there's such an integral part of my artistic journey with this work. And this is the latest in many, many shows that I have premiered with this orchestra.
Including a Radiohead one. Wow. Okay.
Radiohead and Brahms. Absolutely.
Oh, wow. I bet that was something else. So, I mean, how's this going to work? You're blending Beethoven's Seventh with the music of Beyonce.
Correct. Beethoven's Seventh it was famously referred to by Richard Wagner as the apotheosis of dance. All right, so this is his dance symphony. This is him incorporating all the dance styles of the day into his own magnificent style. It's full of such electricity and exuberance and joyfulness, and it actually makes an incredible backdrop, an incredible canvas on which you can stitch all these dance hits, and some of them aren't straight up dance songs of Beyonce, but 14 of Beyonce's best songs are then fused together with the work.
Wow. I mean, I imagine that comes with a lot of challenges, but were there some surprises as to how easy some of it fit as you were kind of putting it together?
Yeah, great question. I'm often asked the former, but it's pretty astute. The latter. I mean, yes, there are always surprises. There sometimes it's more gut instinct or intuition, as to what the pairing is going to be, or thinking, okay, I think this song can work in the third movement. Or yes, sometimes you get in there, it's a lot more challenging than you thought it would be. But sometimes there are miraculous similarities. Sometimes you plan for those, but yes, sometimes those do happen almost by accident, which is amazing.
You have vocalists who can do Beyonce justice performing that night?
I do. That's a good question as well. Yeah, I mean, what's fun about this is I'm kind of joking that, but it's not really a joke. It's just fun that Beyonce is kind of the queen and Beethoven's the king in their respective genres. So I just think it's going to be quite dynamic to have vocalists up there that have been listening to Beyonce their whole lives and have been listening to these songs, practicing these songs, singing them in the shower, singing them in public. And then you've got instrumentalists, the orchestra Beethoven is, a crucial part of the symphonic canon. They've been playing this symphony since they were in, youth orchestra.
And Steve Hackman, you'll be up there conducting on that night, right? Since this is your
I
deal?
will.
Right on.
Correct.
Okay. Well, it's going to be really exciting and very cool. Beethoven and Beyonce together for one night at the Hilbert Circle Theater with the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra, and that one night is coming up next Wednesday. Steve Hackman, creative director for the ISO, has been my guest this morning. I'm very excited about this, Mr. Hackman. Thank you very much.
So are we. Thanks so much for having us.